We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They're going to want to see more of that the rest of the way. 15 yards to begin this one.
First down.
On first down, right back to Williams.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
The coverage right there, and it dropped away, incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
$7-0 is our score. This kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A pitch comes to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On play action, here's Dak. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. 2nd and long.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jonathan Bullard able to bring him down.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Hits as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Dak going to push this one forward.
Prescott's pass complete to George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Now, here's 2nd and 4. And now the Cowboys take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Is Ferguson in motion. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Not there. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and short. Prescott. This one intercepted.
Yeah, do it again.
Off by Deron Black. And he is going to bring this one. DB's dream, a pick looks for touchdown.
Cowboys.
So it's third down. It just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And his defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Cowboys 14, Cowboys 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the ball. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, and they need 7. Prescott now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Dak to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Prescott on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought up 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. That one knocked away. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Shit, nothing playing, man. Yeah, I play after this game. I play.
Third down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they
I'll tell you what the picture
on
said.
third
He's
down
on
with
there.
a pickup of 9. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Yeah, I was telling my girl I gotta buy another memory card.
Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice
Shit,
pickup
I'm in
on a
second
first down
quarter.
throw. It's
Shit,
a
I hit
gain
you
of
when
8.
I'm done.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm playing Madden.
Prescott again.
Yeah.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dak to throw. He'll find Flournoy. That's complete. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. In some rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Cowboy first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Williams, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Dallas.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Come on,
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but his ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Marquise Bell on the coverage.
That is Ferguson in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 48.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That is Ferguson in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Pickens there. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. That is intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Click on there and go get that.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Donovan Izaraku. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. To throw is Dak. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for the sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
First and 10 at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Now Prescott out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
To the pylon. He's in. On for the PAT is Aubrey. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Prescott. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense.
Look at him go. He's inside the 30. George Pickens. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
First down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Moving outside the pocket, he runs with it. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he's set.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Brendan offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Cowboy ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out quickly, it's Flournoy on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Third and short. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Dallas.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Williams. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. Another try, 2nd and 10.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws.
I had that in the bag anyway.